Hi, welcome along to MLR Daily. Outside today, lovely weather here in the UK. Let's get straight into it. Lots of transfer stories. It's Sunday, so the papers go mad with transfers every Sunday. Mbappe to Arsenal. That one's back on. £125 million they claim. I just cannot see Arsenal shelving out that sort of money. I said yesterday that the guy that I heard at Arsenal are definitely in for is Lacazette, and that should be happening. But the Daily Mirror claiming today that, no. It's all about Mbappe. That is the guy that Arsenal are trying to sign. And Arsene Wenger's going all out to get him. Listen, it would be the signing of the summer if it was pulled off. But even as an Arsenal fan, I just can't see it. But that's what they're saying today. What's going to happen with Joe Hart? Where's he going? He went out on loan last year at Torino, and a lot of the papers over here at the time were reporting that he's done well over there in Italy. He didn't. I got some friends over there in Italy. They said he was poor last season over in Italy. We've seen him in goal recently for England. He hasn't been playing that well. Chances of him making, or starting, should I say, for England next year, at the moment, you've got to say slim. You've got guys like Jordan Pickford coming up, you know, Jack Butland. He needs to go to a club where he's going to be starting every week. Now, there's been rumours linking him with a move to Manchester United. Again, what a lot of people have been saying is, would Pep Guardiola let him move to a rival? Well, a lot of the outlets saying today, well, you know what? He would. Pep Guardiola doesn't rate him. If he wants to go to Man United, he will gladly send him to Manchester United. So, Joe Hart being linked with Manchester United today. Willy Caballero, who was, of course, a Manchester City player last season, well, he has left Manchester City. He's left his contract run out, and he's joined Chelsea on a free transfer. That's quite a surprising one, but he's joined. He's going to be back up to Thibaut Courtois. What about Liverpool? Now, we're being told that Liverpool today are blocking any move for Daniel Sturridge moving. Jurgen Klopp's looking at it and saying, listen, to replace Daniel Sturridge will be too expensive. We just cannot afford to let this guy move anywhere, so I don't want him going anywhere. I'm blocking any move. And certainly to replace a guy like Sturridge, who was very inconsistent last summer, would be very expensive. You see the money at the moment. You heard what I just said about Mbappe. The money flying around for strikers at the moment is absolutely ridiculous. So I can understand that one. Now, talking of strikers, Harry Kane proposed to his long-time girlfriend yesterday. They're going to be getting married. It's kind of the season for that with footballers. They're all sort of proposing or out on holiday. Dele Alli's out on holiday at the moment over in LA. Now, he's been celebrating his brother's birthday and that, and splashing the cash. One of the papers say, I think it's a Sun, going big with a story, really trying to, it's the typical newspaper story where they hammer these footballers and say, oh, he's out there, he spent over £100,000, he had a Rolls Royce chauffeuring him around, a private jet. So what? The guy's on 80 grand a week. Stop hating. It's not like he's not delivering. He delivers on the football pitch. He's delivering for England. He's delivering for Spurs. He want to spend 80 grand? That's up to him. I honestly, I get really annoyed with these things, with people hating on these guys because they're spending the money that they've earned. Listen, don't get me wrong, right? And I'm not looking to get all political in that here. Nurses, police officers, firemen, as we've recently seen, these guys deserve mega money. But that's not the fault of the footballers. That's the fault of the government. And these newspapers, that's why nobody's reading them anymore, you know what I mean? They ridiculous stories, like another one that's in the papers today about Frank Lampard. Now this got to win the prize as one of the most ridiculous stories of the summer. Now, I got to laugh, right? It says, right, what's the headline? Frank Spank. Frank Spank, it's in the Sun, Frank Spank hand. And it's talking about how his house is being used as a sex dungeon by a coke-dealing dominatrix who loves to tie up and spank her clients. What they don't say is that, or what they don't make clear, is that it's not actually in the house that he's living in. It's in a house that he owns. And you know these footballers, they own a lot of house, or they might joint own with. You think he's going there every week? You think he knows what's going on? He might know now. Now he can deal with it. But the way they've done the headline, you would have thought that it's actually going on in his house that he lives in at the moment. Rubbish, ridiculous. Oh, this is why, as I said, why people are coming here on the net and places like that to get their stories, because garbage. But listen, it's Sunday and we know the type of stories that go around on Sunday here. Those are them. Thanks for watching MLR Daily. I'm going to go and enjoy the sun today and we'll be back tomorrow.
Man like Robbie.